Mir Jalal is asking, doesn't the Kyle Rittenhouse fiasco tell us that the left, with a capital L, in the United States is not really interested in facts to solve the race problem, but I guess motivated to make things a color issue? What do you think, Armin?
I think you can't speak about the left as if they're all the same person, right? Like, yes, there are many people on the left and on the right that don't seem to be interested in what the actual facts are, but to just repeat what their tribe seems to be believing in as a way to solidify their membership in the tribe that they belong to, right? You support the things that makes you a cherished member, as a way for you to signal that this is my view, please accept me in this community, okay, rather than actually being interested in what the answers are. This is not a left thing, this is a left and right thing. Like, you see many examples of this in the right as well. However, it's not all of the left, it's not all of the right. Like, I don't know, like Destiny is part of the left. He was pretty good at being consistent with looking at the facts when it comes to the Kyle Rittenhouse situation, right? I mean, we are part of the left, right? I think I still consider myself the left, right? Sis, do you still consider yourself the left, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we from the
I
very
lied.
day.
That was Takia. No, I'm kidding. I am on the left.
No, I mean, I always from day one from Kyle Rittenhouse, I thought like it looks like I always said like it looked like self-defense to me, but I haven't investigated this, so I don't know, right? That was my position. Like, to me, based on the very limited information that I have, and I'm saying, it looks like I would have done the same thing if people were coming at me like that, right? However, I don't have all the videos. I haven't spent hours researching the details. It might be not justified, right? And I was willing to change my view as soon as better information came out. And again, I'm also part of the left, so let's not like condemn the entire left or the entire right. Like, we
But
could say,
we
I think the
cannot
better
kid
way is,
ourselves. There
yes,
are a lot of people on the left, particularly those of a more progressive flavor, who are motivated to make this to shove a race issue into this.
Is it more than the right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the right does this as well. It's just such a crazy reflection of like American culture. It's really tough. I think what bothers me the most about certain leftist media figures, as the trial has gotten underway and more facts have come forward, the way that they have refused to acknowledge the narratives that they were putting out in the beginning and like really be honest about like how they changed their mind. Vosh's video on Kyle Rittenhouse pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off so bad. I had to watch it in segments because I was so pissed off. I couldn't take it all at once. Like, he's like, I haven't watched any of the trial, so I have a baby brain right now. I have the mind of a babe. Like, I was like, not watching any of the trial like makes me somehow like have a better opinion on this because I'm free of judgment. But I'm actually not that interested in the case itself. Now I'm interested in, how did this situation was this even allowed to happen? And I'm like, get off your high horse. Like, what kind of BS? When Howie was talking about in the beginning, I was like, oh, and I'm not acting like I'm some perfect commentator, right? I definitely say dumb stuff, and I probably change my mind about it later and don't properly hold myself accountable to how maybe I covered that previously in like a not so great way. I'm prone to that as well. But that was an instance where it was such a slap in the face of just how obvious it was. In the way that TYT, for example, has been covering the whole case has just been a travesty. Vikram is saying, oh, wait.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Vikram, I just wanted to highlight that, but let's do this one.
Really quickly, final thought is that in terms of how the right is acting about this situation, like the right is trying to lionize Kyle Rittenhouse, which
Yeah.
is dumb. I think they wouldn't be doing that if there wasn't such a push to villainize him on the other hand, like members of Congress coming out within 24 hours and calling this kid a white supremacist, right? Like, but on the other hand, I see a lot of people across the aisle will say, honestly, what he did was like really stupid across the board. Like it was dumb, but it was self-defense, which I think is a very good middle ground that I'm comfortable with. Atheist Republic needs your help. We've been the target of many legal attacks by Hindu nationalists ever since our founder, Armin Navabi, blasphemed against Hindu deities. We've retained legal counsel to help us defend our access to our community in India. We have started a fundraiser that will help us afford to tackle many legal issues, including judicial harassment and censorship. Whatever you can contribute will go a long ways in helping us in this fight. Link in the description below.